So I hope everyone is having a fabulous Friday, first and foremost. Like I said, I was reading this the other day. Tracy sent me this, I think it was around my birthday, I believe, or around winter time, anyways. So this isn't like the latest magazine that we have, but it's a really good one at that. So if you've never gotten one of these, get it because this is really cool. It has like all kinds of stuff in there. Like it goes over like financial like steps to be like financially successful, like rise and shine, like 10 affirmations to try, um, just a bunch of different stuff like healthy recipes if you need some. There's like plant-based lunches that just aren't salads, uh, and like good quotes. And like there's some home sweet office things in there. Uh, Literally like everything that you can think of. Yeah, you can order it in the back office. I believe it's in gosh, that's tip of my tongue. So Lavelle Gear, you'll have to look in there, but yeah, it's back there. And they got like a party time, throw a backyard bash, like a wine tasting party, pumpkin carving stuff. Like I said, this was from a while ago, but it has a lot of cool stuff in there. But I wanted to go over like some. They have like these stories from thrivers. I want to say that they are a lot of them are like top rank. So these are like pro tips is what they call it. So I just wanted to kind of like go over some of the ones that really stuck out to me the most. So this one is Jackie Maglia, I think is how you pronounce your name. That's her. So her pro tip was find a mentor. There's no need to go at this alone. The people in your upline wants to take you to the top. Understand how you're getting paid. If you don't know how to grow your paycheck and get bonuses, talk to someone who can help you. You need to be strategic in order to maximize your income. This one is Katie Manson. What she looks like. Got a cute little family. Her pro tip was step outside of your comfort zone, be bold in sharing your personal story, and you'll find it's the most freeing feeling in the world. Don't compare your journey to others. She says, I enrolled a promoter who achieved 200K VIP before me, and that's terrific. Everybody's journey is different. As long as I'm helping my people, my rank is secondary. This one is Brandy Hanson. She's an ex-gymnast. Her story's up. Her pro tip is yes, you can. Some people might think they're not smart enough or business minded enough to be a promoter. I tell them that I am a college dropout and had zero experience in this industry. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Yeah, that's kind of like me. Like I have no experience in like selling. I mean, fun fact, if nobody knew. My senior, when I was a senior in high school, I worked at a baseball stadium, and I was one of those people who did like walk up and down the stadium selling hot dogs and popcorn. You guys should hear my slogan. It was "Get your hot dog, hot diggity dog." Pretty good at it, but that was that's pretty much all I have. Like I have no other like I have no experience outside of that. So another one that she had was be ready to hear the word no. Like how many times have we heard the word no? I hear it a lot. If you're not hearing no regularly, you're not growing enough. The more you hear no, the more you'll hear a lot of yeses. And then this one, Emily Henry, her pro tip is put in the time, whether you work your Thrive business full time or a side gig, set time aside every single day, even if it's 45 minutes to focus on it. It's hard to gain momentum if you're not consistent. That's true. Very, very true. Keep your eyes on the prize. I put my goals on my screensaver on my phone. Remind yourself all of the time why the heck you're doing what you do. This one is Tanya Ward. That's her. Her pro tip is set short-term goals for yourself. The jump from rank 80K to 200K is a big one, and that might seem unattainable, but set smaller, manageable goals for yourself. If you're moving forward every single day, there's no question you'll get there. And then her other one was know where to get help. Look for the people on your team to help you in different situations. Maybe maybe someone is an expert on the product who can dive into the ingredients and speak that language to people. You should always be reaching out for help. You will not succeed by yourself. Very true. No INT. This one is Talia Rotter. I think is how you say her name. Her pro tip is get over yourself. When I first started doing this, I was too timid. I didn't want to be the person who annoys people or post too much on Facebook. Then someone from my upline told me nobody's overthinking this but you. Other people just want to know how the product can help them. It took me a while to learn that. That's very true. Like Natalia, you met her in Cabo. Oh, that's awesome. That is so true. Like, how many times do we say over and over again that we never want to be spammy, that we stray away from like transitioning, making like spammy posts or whatever. But what she said, nobody's overthinking this but you. And the people who think that you are like a spammy, there's more out there who actually need your help more than the people who are thinking that you're too spammy. So always think of that too. And like, if you need help with a post, there's a lot of resources and a lot of people who can help you. This one is, Laura Serpish. I think it's how you say her name. Her pro tip, remember where you started. I am definitely a woman of prayer. Every morning I wake up and pray over my business and all who have joined me, and I do the same every night before going to bed. I am incredibly grateful to have gone from someone who was struggling to where I am today, and reflecting on that helps me keep going. Her other one was work your business every day. Like anything, you are going to have good weeks and you're going to have bad weeks, but you can't get discouraged by the bad ones. What really sets you apart from everybody else is consistent and persistent work. Very true. This one is Misty Skeleton. They're also pretty. Pro tips. Hers is set group goals. I am nothing without my team. We set goals together and we achieve them together. I don't know about you, but like, excuse me, I gotta itch on my nose. This whole week was Zooms, and last week, sorry, I just totally stuttered there. We hear all the time that, there's no I in team, that we have to have our team in order to grow. But I think we really seen it within the Twiddles, right? I don't even, is that them? The couple who ranked 200K, them, Emily, Tracy, a bunch of other people, right? They've gotten their team to hit their rank first, and then they realized that they are so close to hitting their rank. So I think with all these rank advancement, I think this is really showing us that we have to be involved with our team in order to reach whatever goal we have. Another one that she has is think of no as a not now. If someone tells you no, don't get discouraged, because someday they're going to come back to you and say yes. So that's all the ones that I had like marked off that really got to me. There's a lot of good ones in here. But I have one more thing that I read, and I'm pretty sure this is the guy that is speaking at Palooza, Bishop, right? Gary Bishop, right? I think that's the guy that's speaking at Palooza. But this is like a Q&A from him, and oh, thank you. But one of the questions that was asked was, can you go over there, show 60? Thank you. One of the questions was asked, how can you use this shift in mindset to set goals? Because before he was talking about your mindset and the connection between mindset and performance. How can a negative mindset sabotage your efforts? So this one was, how can you use a shift in mindset to set your goals? By start making promises to yourself. A promise is like a sacred bond. I've coached a lot of very successful people, and here's what I've noticed. For those people that have been successful in life, you see the unbreakable bond in what they said they do and what they actually did. You don't need willpower or some crazy skill. Just build a catalog of little promises you hold yourself to every day. Know yourself as somebody who, when you say you're going to do something, and do it. Another one he had was, how do you set yourself up to achieve a big goal in life? Sometimes we get really excited about the big things we want to achieve. You'll say, I'm going to lose 80 pounds, and then you're confronted with the reality of how difficult it is to lose the first two. Or you want to put $1,000 in savings account, but you know you're only starting with 20. It's easy to get deflated. You decide to take on a big game, start to break it down into pieces. Say to yourself, or better yet, write it down. Here are the first things that need to get handled. Um, that is very, very true. And one of the quotes that he says in here is, our biggest success are born out of discomfort, uncertainty, and risk. We were listening to the Q and Tommy. Oh my gosh, I'm killing their names right now. But everyone who jumped on last night know that they kept saying, like, the 6 months they were eating noodles and they were having a hard time. But and that was the last week or the last few days before they hit 200K. Like, she wasn't showering, they were eating out, they were doing this and doing that, but all the sacrifices, the uncertainty, and the discomforts, and look where they are now, right? They're top ranked, both of them. So I really like that quote, and that's pretty much all I had. But this magazine is a really, really good one. I'm pretty sure they have a new one out right now. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Check the chat because I overthink 100% of the time. Yeah, it's very easy to overthink. Even when it's like something easy, and we overthink it. I'm an overthinker as well. But yeah, this is the magazine. Everybody, I needed this. You're gonna make me cry. You're welcome. So you should get your hands on this. It's a really good magazine. Like I said, there's literally everything in here. Some like mindset things, different recipes, 10 affirmations to try, a good like read for whenever you want to. So, and there's workouts and DIYs, all that good stuff. No one has any questions. I guess I will end it there. Yeah. All right. Everybody, we always do this, so this is how we're gonna end it. Okay, everybody raise your hand. Oh, let me see. I'm okay. Turn it around. Pat yourself on the back. Go team. You guys are awesome. I love y'all, and have a wonderful Friday and the weekend. See ya.